Hi friend, welcome to the live studies channel. Today I am going to discuss Java collection interview question and answer. So let's start. My first question is, what is difference between list and set? The list and set both extend the collection interface. However, there are some differences between the both which are listed. The list can contain duplicate elements, but set include the unique item. Means set cannot contain duplicate item. And second point is, the list is an order collection which maintain the insertion order, whereas the set is an unorder collection which does not preserve the insertion order. Means the list can insert data in an order manner, but set is not insert data in a order manner. The list interface contains a single legacy class which is a vector class, whereas a set interface does not have any legacy class. The list interface can allow a number of null value. Means list interface can allow a null value, but set interface only allow a single null value. Means list can be allowed n number of null value, but only in a set is only single null value. Okay. Move to the another question. Another question is, what is the difference between pull and remove method for queue interface? Pull or queue interface. Through both pull and remove method from queue is used to remove the object and return the head of the queue. Head of the queue means is the top of the queue. There is a substitutable difference between them if queue is empty. If queue is empty means if queue is empty method, okay, empty method, then a call to remove method will throw exception. It's a call to remove method. Okay, remove method will call exception, while a call to pull method then return to null value. By the way, exactly which element is removed from the queue depend upon queue ordering policy and varies between different implementation. For example, priority queue. Priority queue. Keep the lowest element as for the comparator are compatible and at the head position. Okay. Move to the another question. Another question is, define blocking queue. Define blocking queue is a very most important question. Blocking queue. Blocking queue is an interface used in a Java that can extend the queue. It provides concurrency in a various queue operations like retrieval, insertion, deletion, etc. The queue weight become a non-empty at the time of retrieving any elements. Blocking queue should not contain null elements. Means blocking queue is not contain the null elements. The implementation of this queue is the thread shape. Means this implementation is a thread safe implementation. is a means queue is thread safe implementation. Also you can blocking queue syntax is like public interface blocking queue is extension keywords. Okay, extend queue. Okay, extend queue, so don't be confused. Means public interface. Okay, interface blocking queue, extend extend keyword, then queue and extend. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, what is difference between fail fast and fail safe iterator? This is a relatively new collection interview question and can become a tricky. If you are here the term fail fast and fail safe first time, the first fail fast iteration means through the concurrent modification exception. Through the concurrent modification exception, when one thread is iterating over collection object and another thread is structurally modify collection either by adding, removing or modifying objects on underlying collection, they are called fail removing or modifying object. They are called the fail first because they are try to immediately throw exception when they encounter fail. On the other hand, fail safe iterator work on copy of collection in need of original collection. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, explain the method to convert array list to array and array to array list. Means array to array list. The programmer can convert array to array list using as a list. What method are you using? Method using as list method to array class. It is a static method of array class that accept the list object. Okay, so syntax is using as list, means for example means array dot as list. You can put any item, means item. Okay, array list. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, what is difference between HashSet and TreeSet? HashSet and TreeSet. The HashSet and TreeSet both are classes. First time, both are classes. Implementation set and interface. The difference between them, the HashSet maintain number no order. The HashSet maintains no order, where the TreeSet maintain ascending order. First difference is HashSet not maintain the any order, but TreeSet maintain the ascending order. TreeSet ascending order. Another difference is HashSet independent by hash table, where the TreeSet implemented by a tree structure. HashSet perform faster than TreeSet. HashSet perform faster than TreeSet. HashSet is backed by HashMap, but HashSet is backed by TreeMap. HashMap and TreeMap. Okay. Move to the another question. Another question is, what is the difference between set and map? The difference between them, like set contain value only, map contain key and value both. Set contain value only, map contain key and value both. Set contain unique value, map can contain unique key with duplicate value. Set hold a single number of null value, where map can include a single null key with n number of null values. Means map. Okay. Move to the another question. Another question is, how do you remove an entry from a collection, and subsequently what is the difference between the remove method of collection and remove method of iterator? Which one you will use removing elements during iteration? Means collection interface define remove method. Method to remove object from collection list interface add another method like remove index. Okay, index, which is used to remove method at a specific interface. Specific index, you can use any of those method to remove an entry from collection while not iterating thing change when you iterate. Suppose you are traversing a list and removing only certain elements based on logic, then you need to use iterator remove method. This method remove current element from iterator respective. If you use collection or list remove method during iteration, then your code will throw concurrent modification exception. That is why it is advised to use iterator remove method to remove object from collection. Means first define index and object define method. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, how does HashSet is implemented in Java, and how does it use hashing? Very most important question for interview room. Okay, this is a tricky question in an interview. Java, because it is hashing, you need to both key and value, and there is no key for the store. It is a bucket. It is in a bucket. Then how exactly HashSet store element internally? Well, HashSet is built on top of HashMap. If you are looking at source code of the java.util.HashSet class, you will find that it is use a HashMap with the same value for all key, like so the code. Okay, means private is a HashMap, transaction HashMap is a dummy value. Okay, like private is a final object, present the new object. Okay, when you can call add method of the HashSet, it put a entry the HashMap, then create the boolean add e. Okay, means key and value, and return the map. The present will be null. Since a key is unique in a HashMap, it is provide unique guarantee of set interface. Move to the another question. Another question is, what do you need to do to use a custom object as a key in a collection class a collection class like map and set. Map and set. The map and the if. Again, I am repeating this question. What do you need to do to use a custom object as key in a collection classes like map and set? If you are using any custom object in a map as key, you need to override equal method and hash code method. So you can apply hash code method and make sure they follow their contract. On the other hand, if you are storing a custom object in a sorted collection, for example sorted set and sorted map, you also need to make sure that your equal method is a consistent to compare two method. Otherwise that collection will not follow the contract. For example, set may be allow duplicate value. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, when do you use concurrent hash map in a Java? The concurrent HashMap is a better suited for situation where you have multiple order and once writer or follower writer, since map get locked only during the writer operation. If you have an equal member of reader and writer, then concurrent HashMap will perform in the line of Hashtable or synchronized HashMap. Move to the another question. Another question is, what is the difference between HashMap and TreeMap? HashMap and TreeMap. The difference between the HashMap and TreeMap are below means the HashMap maintain no order but TreeMap maintain ascending order. HashMap is implemented by Hashtable, where the TreeMap is implemented by a tree structure. HashMap can sorted by key and value, but TreeMap can be sorted by key. HashMap may contain a null key with multiple null value, where TreeMap can not hold a null key but can have multiple null value. Move to the another question. Another question is, explain linked list supported by Java. There are two types of linked list supported by Java: singly linked list and doubly linked list. Singly linked list is a type of data structure in a singly linked list. Each node in the list stores the contents of the node and a reference of pointer to the next node in the list. It does not store any reference or pointer to the previous node. Doubly linked lists. The doubly linked lists are a special type of linked list wherein traversal across the data elements can be done in both directions. This is made possible by having two links in every node, one that link to the next node and another one that connect to the previous node. Move to the another question. How do you sort object on the collection? This collection interview question serves two purposes. It is not only for test, an important programming concept. The sorting but also utility classes like collection, which provide several methods for creating synchronized collection and sorting. Collection and sorting. Sorting is implemented using the comparable and comparator in a Java, and when you call collection.sort method, it gets sorted sorted based on the natural order specified in a comparator to method, while collection dot sort comparator method will sort object based on comparable method of comparator. Method of the comparator. Move to the another question. Another question is, what does the hash code method? The hash code method return a hash code value and integer. Which type value? An integer value. The hash code method return the same integer number if two key by calling equal method are identical. However, it is possible that two hash code number can have different are the same key. If two objects do not produce an equal result by using the equal method, then the hash code method will provide the different integer result for both the object. Move to the another question. Another question is, what is a hash collision in a hash table and how it is handled in Java? Two different keys with the same hash value are known as hash collision. Means two different key with the same hash value are known as the hash collision. Two separate entity will be kept in a single hash bucket to avoid the collision. There are two ways to avoid hash collision. First is separate chaining and another is open addressing. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, can we replace hash table with the concurrent hash map? Concurrent hash map. Question answer is yes. We can replace hash table with the concurrent hash map, and that is what suggested in the Java documentation of concurrent hash map. But we need to be careful with code which relies on locking behavior of hash table. Since hash table lock whole map in need of a portion of map, compound operation like if hash table dot key is equal to null means hash table dot get key equal to null, then also put key and value. Put key and value work in a hash table but not in a concurrent hash map. In need of this, use put if absent method of concurrent hash map. Okay, concurrent hash map. Okay, look. Okay, move to the another question. Another question is, what is copy and write array list? How it is different than array list and vector? Copy and write array list is a new list implementation introduced in Java 1.5, which is provide better concurrent access them. Synchronized list better concurrency is achieved by copying array list over each write and replace with original in need of locking. Also, copy and write array list does not throw any concurrent modification exception. It is different than array list because it is thread safe, and array list is not a thread safe, and it is different than vector in terms of concurrency. Copy and write array list provide better concurrency by reducing content among reader and writer. Here is a nice table which compare performance of the three of popular lists like implementation, array list, linked list, and copy and write array list in a Java. Move to the another question. Another question is, why list iterator has add method but iterator does not, or why to add method is declared in list iterator and not on iterator. List iterator has add method because of its ability to traverse or iterate in both direction of the collection. It maintains two pointer in term of previous and next call, and in a position to add a new element without affecting current iteration. Another question is, when does concurrent modification exception occur on iteration? When you remove object using collections or list remove method, for example, remove object element or remove int index in need of iteration remove method, then concurrent modification exception occurs, as the per iterator concurrent occurs as per the iteration contract if it detects any structural changes in a collection, for example adding or removing of the elements. Once iterator began, it can throw concurrent modification exception. Here are some tips to avoid concurrent modification in Java. Thank you for valuable response. Please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much.